Hi, it's Lisa Greenfield with Truth in Hand, and it's time for your Daily Tarot. This is the week of April 24th through 30th, and we've got an epic new moon that's going to help us turn some really powerful emotional corners. And I'll walk you through how we're going to navigate that in just a moment. First, I did want to let you know, if you weren't aware, you can get more of this at truthinhand.com. That's where my favorite tools, astrology, tarot, and the astrology that maps out in your hands, are all on offer to share some of that insight with you. All right? Ready for the week? We start the week with our card of the week, which is 8 of Vessels, which is perfect because in the Wildwood Tarot, they term this rebirth. And 8s are always what you put out there comes back to you. So there's a theme going this week to really help us navigate understanding how we've been in relationships and how to get to a better place. That's for all relationships, family, friends, loved ones, work, the whole gamut. So, ready for that? Now, with the Monday, we start off with the second 8 in a row, the 8 of Arrows. Now, that's fascinating because 2 8s in a row are an unexpected, surprise. So this week is going to offer you some surprise ahas that are really going to help, anchor that reality for you that, oh, wow, there's a lot more here than I realized. I've got a lot more to bring to it. I can handle a lot more, and there's a lot more to play with. So you can do that. And with Mercury trine Saturn, this is an understanding of how to do it long term. So you're only as stuck as you think you are. The 8 of Arrows, it represents struggle. And this is where the struggle has been mostly in our mind, which means you have the ability to let it go. All right? And you get further along that path on Tuesday with the Page of Stones. Now with Moon conjunct Uranus and then moving on to Mercury, that's a really good place for us to understand, where our inner security has been hooked into a belief that really isn't fair to us or to other people, and how to redo it, how to navigate it differently, which is going to be important because on Wednesday we roll into the Forest Lovers, the one major arcana card this week, and it's on the new moon. Go figure. Now we've got, let's see, Uranus conjunct Mercury. We've got Mercury trine Saturn. We've got a stable foundation. But more than that, we've got a chance for that higher and lower mind, Mercury and Uranus, to really help open a door to give us a new understanding of ourselves and other people. And one of the best stories for that, I caught myself a moment too, one of the best stories for that is I interviewed for a job and I had to say no twice before they came back with a third offer because they were offering me quite a bit less than what I had come from. And I was determined not to take a step back. And it's like, nope. And I had a story in my mind that the woman was nickel and diming me. She didn't value me, all of these different things. And it's like I was going to hold out for what I was worth. Come to find out 10 months later that this woman not only went to bat for me, she went all the way up the chain and she got me paid a lot more money than they'd ever paid a manager before. She did believe in me. She was bucking a system that didn't believe in the value of the managers. So that was the disconnect, and that's the kind of thing that's available today, is for you to really understand you may not have the whole picture. Can you stay strong enough in yourself to ask questions, to be curious, to investigate, rather than dropping into that defended position with an old story that you're not valued or not valuable, right? So very important this week. Now, we're going to need a rest on Thursday, and we've got it. We've got the 4 of Arrows coming up here. 4s are always, whenever you put things on a firm foundation, it gives you stability. Arrows are your mind. Today is very much, and we've got Mars with Pluto in an easy relationship today. So today is about dropping into the body and muscle memory and just letting yourself go. I like to go to the gym. Pick your flavor and drop into muscle memory and let your mind just relax, okay? Because it's been processing a lot of information. It's like, wow, you're going to get some ahas this week where you're going to get shown where some of your stories where it's like, not even close to truth. So it's like, how do you start reminding yourself on a daily basis to take a bigger risk based on a better story. And that's going to be even more important on Friday because we have the Queen of Vessels. Now, the Queen of Vessels is good fortune and happiness. It's really emotional, magnetic, pulling things in. But we've also got Moon square Neptune today, which can dial up the drama. Drama is a way for us to process emotions that holds the story out in front of us or away from us a little bit, telling the big story, because it feels too much or too overwhelming to just feel the feelings. With Moon square Neptune, you can be wading through some of that, but it's a chance to breathe your way through, remind yourself of what you've learned this week, that it's like, not all of the story that you're telling yourself is true. You overestimate the threat and underestimate you. So when you self-soothe, calm yourself, then you can step in a much stronger way to whatever the situation is and really draw in with that good fortune and happiness, draw in a much better opportunity or resolution, right? Okay, and then we move into Saturday, and we've got the Knight of Bows. Now, this is the bravest of the knights. Knights are always action. Where the pages are the inner child, the knights are the action that then comes with it. And so with this knight, it says, don't rush, don't rush, don't rush, all right? And we've got Mercury and Uranus together today. So again, let the conclusion continue to unpack. Let it give you more information. It's a starting point, not a stopping point. All right? And then we move into Sunday, and we've got the Ace of Bows. Now, Saturn is square Chiron today. So with Saturn square Chiron, with the Ace, it's a new way of seeing the old wounds and putting a firm foundation based on some of the things that you've learned this week so that you can interpret it in a much kinder way, kinder to you, kinder to other people, and with strength. The bows are fire. It's that inspired strength. It's the courage part of us. So it's like, you can do this. You are not at the mercy of anybody when you risk your heart because you're taking care of yourself and you're strong. Resilience. Resilience is the theme. All right, I'm Lisa Greenfield. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll talk to you next time.